not too long ago, I was at Knott's with my girl and my daughter, and when I'm out, I like to like really observe people. I like to like I always have. I've always found people like interesting. Like I don't know, even myself, but I like to like really like look at them, like how they dress. I'm not judging. I just like to just observe them. Just see what like where they come from. Or like I like to think like, oh, maybe they're coming from either like home, or like they're coming from they're coming from like maybe, I don't know, a fucking another event, or they're coming straight off of a breakup with the partner or something like that, or everyone's got a different story. So we were at Knott's, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and I was just looking around, and I started to see all these dads walking around with beer in their hand at a fucking theme park where it's full of kids. Like, Knott's is like, I mean, I think we can all agree Knott's has like it has a older element to it, I guess you could say, because there's big ass roller coasters, and there's those Western shows that aren't really for kids, I guess, guns and shit. But yeah, I was just fucking thinking to myself, and I was telling my girl, I was like, why like all these fools got fucking beer in their hand? Like, there's kids, they're walking next to their kids, like pretty much like telling their kids like, when you grow up, it's okay to drink, and it's okay to be a fucking a drunk motherfucker just walking around a theme park drinking and shit. And even if it's like just one or two, it don't even really matter. Like, you're with your family. Like, what more do you need to enjoy yourself than your family? You know what I mean? Like, I used to be that guy. I used to go to a restaurant anywhere, or fucking just literally anywhere, and I would just be like, oh, I want a beer, or we can't go there because they don't serve beer, or like even as far as weed, like, oh, I would smoke weed before I would go eat. Just stupid shit. But yeah, I just wanted to get out here and say that because when you're out with your kids, enjoy them, observe them, because that goes back to habits. Whatever you show them is more than likely what they're gonna end up doing. I mean, I know there's hardworking dads out there that they say, oh, they deserve it and all that shit, but I mean, technically you don't. I mean, what, you got a beautiful family, you got kids, you got a son, a daughter. Like, what more do you think the world owes you? What more do you think you deserve? Like, so yeah, what is it that you feel like you deserve, that you just need to be out with your family, the people you say you love? That, what is it that you feel that you need to indulge in drinking? You know what I mean? Because most of the time, like, it's one turns into two, and two turns into three. If you can control it, cool. But even then, I still don't respect it, because alcohol is just, nothing ever good comes from it. I have an alcoholic in my family. You know what I mean? That's how I know how people are. I know exactly how they think, because I myself was drinking at a large amount one time in my life. But I have an alcoholic in my family, so I know the little fucking, the little tricks, or, anything to do with alcohol, I'm super hip to it. So when someone tries to tell me it's cool because of this, or like it's I do it because of this, or funniest excuses I like to taste, that's the fucking funniest one. But yeah, like, we all know nothing good comes from it. When you see someone drinking, if you could just get to the root, the bottom of the plant, like, if you can, there's always something at the bottom that's causing that person to drink, whether they want to admit it or not. You know what I mean? And if you're easily influenced, by your partner or whoever, then I mean, that says a lot about your mind state and where you are mentally. Then you obviously can't say no, so you have a discipline problem. So there's a lot of factors that play into it. But yeah, if you can just, you guys see me working out every day. If you could just really, really implement that in your schedule, in your routine, that will 100% over time wipe out any vices, any alcoholism, any drug use. Because I don't fuck with weed either anymore. I used to be a big pothead. Really didn't do like I mean, yeah, you got big brands that make money off of this shit, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, you're getting people high. They're not in their right mind state when they smoke. Um, and being a pothead for so long, actually, like, by me not smoking now, I realize that, almost the same thing with alcohol, but it's like, what do you need to be high for? What do you need to be high for? You know what I mean? Like, when we all know, or the people that do smoke weed or whoever did, like, when you get high, you're not present. Like, as much as you think you are, like, oh, I'm high, but I can handle it, or like, I need to smoke because this and that. Like, you're not present. You're not here. You're in fucking, like, reality's right here, and fucking you're like over here a little bit. Like, so that goes down to getting to the root of the fucking plant. What is causing you to not want to be present? Whether you're by yourself, with your family. I mean, if you're with your family, that should be enough reason not to fucking smoke or drink. Period. If you love them, I mean, when I see people smoking or drinking, the respect level goes almost damn near out the door, especially people I love. Like, I love them still, or like, I'll show them love, but I just know there's an issue there. And, this process, the 7 days of workout worked for me, so I'm damn sure it'll work for you. That's why I'm on there every day trying to just, show everybody, like, there's shit you can do to combat this life's bullshit that you think is so hard to get over when it's really not. But yeah, the drinking, the smoking, you just gotta completely do away with it, whether you think, or whether, like, however people are gonna look at you, whatever. Like, I'm way past that. Like, I don't even give a fuck about that anymore. Like, I don't care about who looks at me because I don't drink, or when they say, oh, you don't drink, you don't smoke, or you're not eating like a fat ass. No, I'm not about to eat a fucking double quarter pounder with fries and pound it down. No, fuck that. I did it for too long already. So just think about that. The alcohol thing is a severe issue. Even people, people try to make it seem like it's not, but it really is in the world. Think about it, there's a liquor store on every corner. Like, I could drive down the street right now and fucking, I could see 5 liquor stores. You know what I mean? And now 7-Eleven sells liquor. Like, it's everywhere now, and it's in your face. So, I mean, if you can't control it, just message me and I'll show you everything I know that can actually fucking help you. Same thing with weed. Same thing with porn. I know people don't think porn is a big issue. For me, it was not like a huge issue, but it was an issue. It was there, and it's completely wiped out of my life now. If you have any questions, just hit me up. You know what I mean? I'm here to fucking literally, like, I have a lot of answers that people would want. Just like maybe you have an answer that I would want. You know what I mean? If we all just get on this, like, same accord of, like, I don't like to use the word help, because when people hear the word help, they're more like, oh, like, you need help? Like, it's more like, networking. Like, almost like if you got the fucking plant and I got the pot, and that person over there has the soil, let's put it together and fucking, make something. So just think about that next time you want to drink or smoke. Just tell yourself, like, do I really need to hit this right now? Am I really that much of a fiend? Because that's what helped me. I told myself, like, bro, you look like a fiend right now. Like, you have a pipe in your hand, you have a lighter, you have a joint. Like, do you really need to smoke right now? Like, there's so much other shit you could be putting your time into that can be for your personal development, for you to get ahead in life. There's a lot of shit. But yeah, just hit me up if you have any questions. I'm here for a reason. I'm not here to just bullshit you. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is. I mean, a lot of people that know me, well, I don't really hang out too much with anybody anymore, but for the simple fact that I'm just so, like, I want to fucking put all my energy into building myself. But for the people that have known me, they probably haven't seen me in a while, a lot of people, but you know, they used to know me as like the stoner drunk dude and shit, cool dude. I mean, I'm cool. I have a completely different mindset. I don't like to indulge in the same shit anymore. But yeah, if you have any questions, just hit me up.